Good morning, friends. Happy Memorial Day. The flags that you just saw that line the boulevard are organized each year by this lovely woman, Pauline Bresnihan. She owns a gift shop in Essex, Pauline's Gifts, and she has many beautiful hand-painted and whimsical items for your home. And she also paints many of the gifts by herself. So far, Friday has been the warmest and sunniest days of the weekend. Good Harbor Beach opened on Friday, and it opened to half capacity. From what I could see, people were practicing social distancing, and they weren't playing. There weren't a lot of organized games. They were just having happy beach fun. At some point during the day on Friday, the Piping Plover endangered and threatened species signs were posted. I just want to thank from the bottom of my heart everybody who wrote letters to the mayor and the city councilors. I think it prompted some action from the city's office. The signs that were posted are a good start. However, they're very far. There's a great deal of space in between signs, so it'd be very easy for somebody to miss the informative signs. So hopefully, as the plovers become more established, I actually think there's a nest with eggs there now, but as they become more established, hopefully we'll increase the number of signs. There is the Piping Plovers are on the City Council meeting's agenda, and I'm going to provide the live link, or you can just go to the city's website and find it there. But thank you again to everybody who wrote. I think the volume of the sheer number of emails spoke volumes. I want to talk about some wonderful restaurants and to-go places that have opened this week. Caffe Sicilia began offering to-go food on Wednesday, and so did the Beauport. They have most of everything that they had on their regular menu. They have on the to-go menu. So that's the first thing I'm going to have is their Jonah crab cake and their fried calamari, which is really, really good. Some of the best fried calamari around. This week we had an incredible dinner at Short and Main. One of the appetizers was chicken liver pate served with very generous portion of crostini, and then some olives and a beautiful wedge of cheese, which I don't know what kind of cheese it was, but it was absolutely delicious. So, and then we've been getting lots of great fish from Fisherman's Wharf, Gloucester this week. Lobsters, scallops. We love fish in this family, so we just are enjoying so much the wonderful ease of the curbside pickup and their fun truck. And there's other places that are also doing fish to go curbside. But I haven't checked them out yet. Let's see. I wanted to share this beautiful blossom in my garden right now. It's not native to the United States. It's native to China. It is the straight species. It's Joseph Rock's peony, and it's the thing that makes it so special is not just the beautiful blossoms, but it is wonderfully scented. So I think it's just one of the most beautiful flowers of the world, truly. And we had to transplant ours several years ago, so it's just kind of been limping along. But this year, it's sending forth 5 dinner-sized plate blossoms. So it's hard to see from the photos, or from the photos in the video, the scale of it, but it's really quite just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flower, and one will scent an entire room. One blossom will scent an entire room. I've already picked two. I still have three left on the tree. I wanted to send out there, if you see any monarchs. It would be very early for us to see monarchs right now, but there are a few. My friend Patty Papa's her daughter emailed from Lebanon, New Hampshire, that she's seen one. So typically, we're 43 degrees latitude. They've been seen as far north as 46-degree latitude. Typically, we don't see them till June, but we get the greatest influx starting around July usually, because we're so much further east of their migratory path up through the center of the country. So if you see any monarchs, please email or text or contact me through Facebook. And if you get a photo, that's even better, and I'll post the photos as well. Let's see. Well, the Piping Plover Chronicles are continuing. My husband just reported that our Good Harbor Beach piping plovers were just mating down at 3. Piping plovers all around the North Shore are sorting out their territories. They're nest scraping and they're mating. And even when they have eggs in the nest, they will continue to mate until hopefully 4 are laid. Typically 4, less often 3 or 2, or I've even heard of 5, but that's very unusual. Let's see. What you're going to see in this series of clips are a pair with a nest of 3 eggs. They're still mating, so hopefully there'll be a 4th egg along. After the male does his high stepping, he then jumps on the female's back and patters vigorously. To copulate, the pair must join cloacas. It's actually called the Cloaca Kiss, and the cloaca is the V-shaped bench that serves as the only opening for the digestive and reproductive tracts. The split second of copulation occurs when the male curls his abdomen around to the female's underside while she holds her tail up. I'll show you that again in slow motion. Towards the very end, the male is holding the female down by the neck just for a very brief period. It looks like he's biting her on the neck, but he's really just holding her down just to ensure that copulation takes place. Piping plover mating is happening all around, up and down our coastal beaches. If you see a bird high-stepping its way towards a female, you may be fortunate enough to see them mating. As I said, my husband just called and they were mating at 3. But don't be disappointed if you don't see any mating, because for every goose-stepping dance that I see the males performing, only a small fraction end up actually mating. Let's see, that's all for this week with the Piping Plover Chronicles and Beauty by the Sea. I hope you had an enjoyable weekend despite all the restrictions, and that you got to be with family or somebody special in your life. Take care and be well.